The Krellian Armada was the pride of three-star systems. 800 ships arranged in perfect formation, each one capable of glassing a continent. They'd assembled to intimidate the frontier colonies into submission, a show of force that had worked on dozen worlds before. Admiral Vezkar was in the middle of his surrender demand speech when sensors picked up a single ship dropping out of hyperspace. "Sir, unknown vessel approaching. Configuration doesn't match any known design." On screen appeared something that barely looked space-worthy, a human vessel apparently held together with welding patches and what looked like duct tape. It was smaller than even their scout ships, asymmetrical, with engines that seemed to point in random directions. The name painted on its hull in multiple languages read, "Fuck around and find out." Vezkar laughed. "Is this Earth's response?" One junker. A transmission came through. The human on screen was a young woman in a stained tank top, feet up on her console, eating what appeared to be instant noodles. "Yo," she said. "Captain Jazz Washington, Earth Expeditionary Force. You guys the ones making threats?" "This is the Krellian Armada," Vezkar announced. 800 ships strong. "You will." Yeah, big fleet, very scary," Jazz interrupted, slurping noodles. "Look, I'm gonna need you to leave. I got a Netflix show to finish, and this Dieter already made me miss 2 episodes. The bridge erupted in laughter. Vezkar composed himself. "You have 1 minute to surrender before we vaporize you." Jazz sighed, set down her noodles, and cracked her knuckles. "Computer, run the thing." "The thing?" Vezkar mocked. "Is that your weapon?" "The thing." Jazz shrugged. "We never named it. It's that thing we developed when Dave bet Sarah she couldn't weaponize a black hole. Sarah doesn't lose bets." Space rippled. Not around the human ship, around the entire Krellian Armada. Reality seemed to hiccup, and suddenly 800 ships were being pulled in directions that didn't exist. "What's happening?" Vezkar screamed. "Oh, we figured out how to make pocket dimensions," Jazz explained, picking up her noodles again. "But like badly, on purpose. Your ships are being pulled into about 40 different realities at once, but none of them completely. It won't kill anyone. We're not monsters, but you're going to be really confused for a bit." The Armada was stretching. Ships existed in multiple places simultaneously. A dreadnought was somehow both inside and outside itself. A cruiser was flying backward through time, but only on Tuesdays. "Make it stop," Vezkar begged, his own bridge starting to exist in 17 colors that shouldn't exist. "Sure," Jazz said. "Say please." "What?" "Say please, and apologize to the colonies. And promise to go home." "This is absurd." "You can't." Jazz pressed a button. The stretching got worse. One ship was now experiencing gravity as a suggestion rather than a law. "Please," Vezkar screamed. "Please. We apologize. We'll leave." "Cool." Jazz pressed another button. The Armada snapped back to normal reality, 750 light-years from where they'd started, in completely different formations, with all their weapon systems replaced by dispensers that only produced fruit smoothies. "Ow," was all Vezkar could manage over comms. "Honestly, we don't really know," Jazz admitted. "Dave was drunk when he designed it. Sarah was on 3 days without sleep when she built it, and I'm pretty sure the manual is just memes at this point. We call it aggressive engineering. Make something so wrong that reality gives up and does what you want." She checked her console. "Oh, heads up. Your navigation systems will only work if someone's singing. Any song doesn't..." "You did all this alone?" "Nah, I've got a crew. Bob's asleep, Mike's playing video games, and Sarah's in the back trying to teach the ship's AI to feel depression. Normal Thursday." She stretched. "Anyway, you guys good? Need directions home? Fair warning, you'll have to sing the whole way." The transmission from the lead Krellian ship was just the sound of 800 captains beginning a confused, off-key rendition of what might have been their national anthem. Jazz went back to her noodles. "Computer, resume Netflix." The fuck around and find out jumped to hyperspace, leaving the Krellian Armada to explain to their government why their entire fleet was 3 sectors away, unarmed, and unable to navigate without performing musical numbers.